what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. We're going to jump into this tournament, but before, if you watch this intro and you've never seen my channel and you like cool disc golf content, make sure to subscribe. It's free for you and it helps me out a lot. We do a bunch of other cool content on the channel. You can make sure to go check that out after this video's over. But we're going to jump right into this. We got an awesome card, some really cool dudes and great players. Chris Dickerson, Austin Turner, Brad Ramsey, and Barry Schultz. Chris Dickerson with the hot round of 16 under, an 1100 rated round. So that was pretty insane. Austin Turner, Barry Schultz tied at 9 down, and Brad Ramsey at 10 down. So we're going to jump on into this. Hole 1 is a 671-foot par 4. Chris Dickerson on the tee box. Ripping out a flat to Heiser shot out there. We got Disc Golf Dad in the booth here.
What's up, guys? I'm only here because I followed these guys, so if we have to have any context, otherwise it's all you.
I was out playing, so my dad's going to know, for the most part, what happened and where it happened, because I was busy losing. This is Brad Ramsey on the box, for those who don't know. Is he sponsored?
I'm sure that he is.
Okay.
1,000-something rated, but I don't know by who. Sorry, Brad.
Ripping out a little flex there. That's tracking the bunker. That needs to sit. Okay, way short, actually. That's fine. All bunkers and golf greens are playing OB today, so that's definitely a challenge on a long bomber course like
bomber
this.
Horse.
A bomber horse.
Tell everybody what you saw Barry Schultz do last year. This is Barry Schultz, if you don't know, everyone.
What course was that? I forgot what course
Zoo
it was.
City.
Zoo City Open. Barry Schultz shot a 17 down, was it?
And a 16.
And a 16
33
down.
birdies through 36 holes.
Just crazy. He's ripping probably something pretty stable out there, flat, letting it Heiser back. And then last on the box is Austin Turner, because Austin Turner's PDGA number is way lower than, or way higher than Barry's. Do you know what he threw here?
I don't. I did not look at what disc, but I know that is ripped so far and so perfect.
Amazing. This is a little bit of a weird hole for a lefty because you kind of want to keep it over to the left, and a righty shot naturally finishes that way.
Got Brad's approach here.
That looks nice. Actually, it doesn't anymore.
It's early.
Oh. So he's going to be playing that where it went in bounds with a stroke penalty. So he's going to be putting for his 4 now.
And you guys saw the basket. Just a tough starting hole because you still have a fairly long approach to a downward sloping green, slipping away from you. The man, the myth, the legend.
I was about to say the champ stepping up. Probably some sort of AVR in his hand. Barry Schultz threw a pretty good upshot there.
I think I forgot just how far Chris Dickerson throws until following him this round.
Yeah, he's a bomber.
He's not even like average pro far, which is far. He's far for a pro.
Probably throwing some sort of PA3. I don't know too much Prodigy, so if I'm wrong, forgive me on that one, but pretty good looking approach there.
Oh, looks great. Parked.
Austin Turner walking up to his shot, way up there.
It was so far.
I ripped my drive, and I was about 75 feet short of this one. So, this is pretty bombed.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's already on the downslope.
Yeah. That's probably a Buzz OS, if I had to guess. Ooh, almost skipping in.
Flashing the chains.
Gonna move on up to Brad's putt for par. What would you say, about 42, 41?
Somewhere in that 40 to 50 range. I mean, he still had a lot left. I want to say kind of like one of those half runs, but he just
so close.
get up and down.
Yeah, for sure. Still out, actually. Wow. That's never fun from a man with experience. Drains it. That's a good putt. Sucks starting off with a bogey, but I mean, I don't know where I was going with that. It just sucks.
Well, on this course, it's going to happen. You were probably going to say it's just windy enough to still sometimes catch your disc. Super long.
Yeah, for sure. Barry putting his birdie in the bucket. Everyone pretty much parked for birdie here besides Brad with an unfortunate bogey. Good putt from Austin. If I had to guess, hole 1 was playing as one of the easier holes on the course, just because 675 isn't crazy far for a par 4. So especially the pros are probably making light work of this hole.
What do we got here on hole 2?
Hole 2 is 261 feet. All these guys are probably going to be throwing the spike hyzer over the water. There is like a weird flick gap, but there's also a cart path left that is playing OB. So you can see Chris hanging it over the water, coming back in. It's a little short on the hill, but he'll have a putt from there for his birdie.
Is it hard trusting this shot like right over the middle of the lake, or is it short enough that it's not really in your head?
It definitely, but it's one of those things where like it looks like it's going to be in your head, but then you step up to the tee and it's like that's never really in play if I throw even a decent shot.
And then how close is that sidewalk long and left that's OB?
It's, gosh, I don't remember exactly, but probably
nice
30
shot,
feet.
Barry.
Yeah, that's a great shot from Barry. Probably 30 feet.
Okay.
But I can give you a better estimate when we get up there close to the basket. A weird lefty hole for Austin. He's going to have to throw a flick here. Probably a force. Do you know what it was?
It looked more like some sort of stable mid or putter.
Oh, okay. Great shot. Parks it. He's going to have a nice little putt for 2-2. Brad Ramsey throwing probably a fast putter or a mid. Nice release, and it's tracking pretty well.
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
CTP. That's a nice shot.
You guys will see today, Brad has surprising power. He just doesn't necessarily look like it, but only because these other guys are bombing so far.
Yeah, these guys, this is a crush card. Chris from probably 25 feet here. Oh, just off to the right a little bit. That's a interesting miss for Chris. Chris is a very well putter. That doesn't make sense.
A very well putter.
A very good putter, for those of you who don't know. Barry Schultz. Is he putting with a Nova here?
That's definitely a Nova, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I didn't notice it live.
Okay. Barry with his Nova. Maybe just a cold weather.
Maybe he just putts with Novas and we don't know that. I don't know.
I don't think he does, but I mean, he might. I know some other guys at this tournament that switched to Novas for the tournament just because of the cold weather for extra grip.
So Chris getting par here, this is big because he started off, I don't know if you already addressed it, he shot an 1100 rated first round, everybody. Yeah. 16 under through 18 on this course you're getting ready to watch is just insane. So he had this huge lead, but now here we are on hole 2, and some guys are getting back into it. Now we got a 6-stroke lead.
Yeah, for sure. Barry Schultz with the box. Puts him at 11 under now, I think, was it?
Mm-hmm. And how does this hole play? It's up there in the shadows up to the right if you can't see it yet.
So it says 315. It's definitely playing more like 350. It's a lot more uphill than it looks, and that's a great shot by Barry, but even that's way short. It plays a lot farther than it looks. I threw a hard mid both rounds and came up 40 feet short both times. Austin has this nice little lefty hyzer gap, actually, which is a pretty sweet gap. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, only a lefty could see this line.
And that's looking pretty dang good, actually. Oh, my gosh. Almost makes it. Holy cow. He's going to have, what, 20, 25 feet?
That looks about right. Depends how far it skipped down there.
Got another photographer back in the distance. We were taking a video of someone taking a picture of Brad Ramsey on the box. Looks like a wide rim driver, actually. Maybe a faster fairway. Just turn, and that needs to come back. Oh, catches that tree. He should still have it up and down from there, though.
It did, but I don't know if you can see how thick those evergreens are on the right. If that would have kicked the other direction, that would be absolute prison. Yeah. So he's going to have an up and down for par. Chris with a very consistent pre-shot routine. Love that.
Yeah. I can't tell if this is a fairway or a mid. It looks like a fairway. Yep. I think that's a fairway driver from him. Probably like a slower one. Rips it out there. That's turning a little bit.
Needs to settle.
Great camera work.
Who did that? And he did that far enough to stay in bounds.
Yeah.
That sidewalk was scary, looking at that shot.
Yeah. Great upshot there by Brad. Keep wanting to call him B-Rad every time. B-Rad's one of our local buddies, for those who don't know.
Super low ceiling. I wish I could have had time to get a better camera angle on this, but you basically can see what he's looking at here.
Yeah, this is not an easy putt.
Went right through a gap.
Almost drained it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little too much hyzer. Chris, guessing, lining up his signature step putt that he is so good with. Yep, there it is. He's going to do it.
Kind of like the Conrad?
Kinda. His is more of a late stepper. I feel like Conrad throws his weight through it, and Chris just, kind of steps into it.
Ooh.
That was really close. Just a little low. That's going to be 2 missed putts for Chris back-to-back. Opening the door just a little bit.
So he's already parred as many holes this round as he did through all the first 18 holes.
Austin from 22 feet.
Oh, man.
He hates it. He hates it so much. That's a unfortunate missed putt for how close he was off the tee. That was such a great drive.
And he's got to know, too, with Chris already in for par.
Yeah, he needs to make those.
He knows he has to make everything.
Barry with a really tricky look here. He's got to straddle all the way out to the right. That tree is perfectly placed in his way. Not a problem. Good putt.
I don't know if he was trying to get out of my way or if he just felt like jogging across the green.
I honestly just barely saw him do it, so it was nice and slick. Maybe he forgot his putter in his golf cart or something and was running to go grab it to tap that in. Is that a Yoda stamp? Brad for his par.
Yoda stamp and yoga pants.
So we're going to have a par frame here on hole 3.
Yeah, shocker. Only because of their level.
Yeah.
Kind of a gettable one out here, I would think, compared to some of these holes. Set this one up for us, way up the hill.
So this one is 585, probably playing 670, maybe 7. It's playing really far. You got to throw a really good shot. That's a great drive.
Isn't it basically just over that hill that he just barely cleared is kind of your target?
Yeah. That's pretty much where I was aiming both rounds. And then you just have a nice little hyzer into the basket from there.
There's a ball golf green up there that's OB as always. Is that really in play off the tee or is that too far for most of these guys?
It's really far up there. I mean, maybe some of the guys like Chris and Austin can reach it. But it's a smash to get all the way up there. That's leaking a little right, but that's still fine. That's so far.
That was straight hyzer.
That was a hyzer. That only went 400, but I guarantee he threw that with 500 feet of power. That's smashed. Brad on the box.
And I don't know if you recognize Brad. Quick shout out to Brad, but Brad is one of the guys that hung out with us and one of his other friends with Big Germ when you were caddying the USCGC. The two of them would follow us around every now and then.
I didn't recognize him.
That's him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was just like in cargo shorts and a shirt.
Yeah,
it took
good
me a
to
second
know.
to realize it was the same guy.
Puts himself in good position right there in the middle of the fairway. Chris throwing a driver. Oh, that looks like a little too much Anheuser.
I lost it.
Spooked
there it
the
is.
cameraman for a minute.
He did
That's
fool me.
so far up there, too. Holy cow. That doesn't look far on the camera, but trust me, guys, you try and get to that spot. And if you do, let me know.
Well, and you'll see Barry right there through a good drive. That's a normal approach. I mean, distance-wise. Just short left.
He's going to have like a 30-footer on that hill, but uphill going to feel like a lot more. Let us know if you like the new camera, by the way. This is the actual new camera. We just got this one. This is our first video on it, so let us know how it's looking.
Yeah.
I think it looks great, personally.
Those of you loyal, longtime fans, notice there's no crazy autofocus issues right now.
Yeah, this footage looks great. This is my first time watching it. I mean, my first and a half. I watched a little bit of it. Brad throwing a hyzer, it looks like. Lost it up there to the left a little bit. Nice shot.
Short left, yeah.
Austin and Chris talking up there. What is he throwing?
They are almost on the ball green.
That's crazy. Looks like he's flicking a Raptor here, one of the Ulibarri bottom stamps. I personally love it.
Oh, just let that go way low.
Yeah, that was a great line, just a little too low going into that huge hill. Got to get it up.
And Chris, being a good 2 feet in front of him, definitely subtly let him know on the way up to their discs, you're out.
He almost threw a putter from here. That's just crazy to even think of. Can't remember if it was first or second round, but one round I threw a mid up to it, but I put everything I had into it and came up 10 feet short. That's a great shot from Chris. He'll have a little putt up there.
Heck yeah. Inside circle for that one?
Yeah, and Austin out from how matched his drive was. That always is annoying. Good looking putt. Looked so good from here. Getting a nice little roll. Saved him an extra foot. Chris Dickerson, follow my YouTube channel.
I don't know if it...
Did you hear that?
No, what?
It was you telling Chris Dickerson, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can just hear it in the background if you pay attention. What were you saying, though? Sorry.
Ooh.
Good bid.
Oh, I was just going to ask you, I don't know how many times they come and play, but those tee boxes behind the pin, are those OB?
They're not.
Okay.
I asked just in case.
Come on, Brad. Outside circle.
Oh my gosh.
Dead center off the band. And Chris looking to stretch the lead back out.
Yeah.
This would be a shot on the whole card. You know he wants it.
Yeah, definitely.
Dead
center. Sucks that it was a foot fault. Kidding.
He's kidding.
Chris, if you're watching this, I'm kidding. Chris Dickerson, that puts him to 18 under. That's really killer. Brad Ramsey at 10 down, and Austin and Barry still tied at 11. Moving into hole 5, 440, par 3. This one plays a lot shorter than it feels, so probably playing, what would you say it's playing, 370 maybe, 380?
You know, you threw it. Tough for me to tell. Everybody was going long, I will say that. Or at least that was the common miss because of the ball green in the front.
For sure. And the sand bunker. Chris flips it up to flat, maybe a little too flat. That's cruising. That needs to get down. Yeah, that's way long.
It was a beautiful line.
Man, I wish I could accidentally throw 60 feet long on a 440-foot hole.
And I hope they make some noise down there, but there's a little group of kids on a picnic table that were just they just stopped to watch and take it all in.
One of them has a Jomez Pro shirt on, too.
Yes, they were just loving free disc golf.
Yeah. So shout out to those kids if they're watching this video.
Heck yeah.
Barry throwing a good shot. You can actually maybe see them on the picnic table right over there.
You know, his lines are so good. He was unhappy with that. He felt like he earlied it so much, but he's still putting.
Barry Schultz, the king of woods disc golf, and the king of PDGA Rodman's Instagram page. Austin Turner ripping a flick. Austin Turner has such a good flick for a lefty.
Goodness.
That's bombed. That needs to sit off that golf.
Oh!
Holy cow. That had to be something like a force or a nuke or something like that. That was such a great shot. Dang.
And when we got down to it, the line was right where that flashed incredibly close to those chains.
Just a little bit farther, and that's looking at gaining a stroke or two on Chris.
Brad smooths one.
That looks really nice. Maybe a little skip off the green. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Is that going to sit? He's inside.
Oh, hear the kids cheering. Wow, he's in the shadow of the basket.
That's amazing. You can see the kids on the picnic table. Just getting to watch some free Barry Schultz, Chris Dickerson, Austin Turner, and Brad Ramsey disc golf. That's a layup with his Nova.
Yeah, straight layup.
But I think we're going to watch for another 5 seconds here.
Hey, if you're one of those kids and you're watching, you should comment below. Give yourself a shout out.
Yeah. Let us know. Chris Dickerson from about 70 feet, maybe more.
It's far.
Yeah.
I mean, he went really great line, but just so long.
Just laying that up. No reason to run it when you got that big of a lead.
So I don't know if you can tell that line, but I mean, he's just right where his disc would have skipped by the chains.
Would you say he's 40 feet here?
He's far. I mean, because he's so far downhill, the video's not doing it justice, but yeah, 40, 45.
Yeah, if the camera wasn't so good. Oh, drills it.
Bang.
Kids are loving it. Jomez Pro shirt kid giving him some claps.
That was a great putt. That's a good two, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great two.
And to have 2 out of 4 twos, because Brad's got the tap in.
Yeah. And it's not even that it plays long. It's just so hard to get it to sit there off the golf green. But if you take a quick score check, Austin Turner just picked up a stroke on Chris and is still 6 back. But that's actually right where he gained a stroke since the beginning of the round. Looks like he's throwing a Luna here, an ESP one. Ooh, that's a little too turned. That needs to come back. I think he said something about his footing was awkward.
He did. He slipped
or something,
or it caught on a crack in the cement or something, because that was unlike any other shot he threw all day.
Yeah. Next on the box is going to be Brad Ramsey.
How do those double Mendos really play into the shot? Or would you have taken that line anyway?
I would not have. I probably.
Oh, beautiful shot, Brad.
So good. Yeah, that's perfect.
And that's 2-part jobs in a row.
I would have either thrown I would have never taken that line. I would have either thrown a hyzer to the right of the right Mando tree or a flick hyzer to the left of the left Mando tree. But it's one of those holes where a straight shot, it's hard to get it there and get it to sit because there's creek long that plays OB.
Okay, good point. That's a beautiful line.
That looks
keep
nice.
Keep turning.
Just fading out a little bit on him.
Still good.
Yeah.
Okay, so good course design then, kind of give you a little woods golf feel.
Yeah.
On an obvious,
ball golf.
Yeah, open course predominantly.
Great shot by Barry.
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that
golf.
Barry just pured a putter line. Great shot, Barry.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Austin
just laying
up. Yep.
Oh, and
that actually went way long.
Yeah, he's got work left.
15 feet, which you never want for par.
Chris from about 25.
Yep. Lining up his PA3s, or his P3s. What?
Oh. That was so dead center. That's not an optical illusion, folks. That was straight in the middle.
Dead in the pole. I didn't even know that happened. Austin for his par. Got it. Good putt.
So he stays within 6, which he could have picked up 1, but he's got to be at least. This is Barry to pick up 1 now. He's only down 6, if I remember right. Yep.
And Brad should be down 7, I think.
Brad, that's 2 great birdies where you don't even have to putt.
He just putted.
Well.
So he did have to putt, Brad. Hole 7, 725. This is a rip. It's way more open to the left than it seems off the tee. And Brad actually is sponsored. It said Team Plastic Addicts. I've personally never heard of that company, but if you guys have, comment down below and let me know.
I think that's a good drive on this hole, right? Yeah, that angle over there to the left is almost better to come in at the pin.
Yep.
What percentage of people on your card were getting a 2 here on this hole?
An exact 0.
You saw no birdies on this hole?
I did not.
All day? Wow.
Thought I was going to have a liquor one, but it did not. Long story short.
We can get to that on the approach shot explanation.
Barry going for a flex here.
Yeah.
It's looking nice. Probably a destroyer or something along those lines.
He's so good. He doesn't like that either.
Yeah. Ideally, stay in the middle, but if you're not feeling it or just want to play it safe, out to the left is fine. This looks like a Zeus from him, just from the swirls on the bottom.
Uh-oh.
Not flying like a Zeus, though. That
Turn
needs
over.
to... Or just go.
Oh, no.
Okay. Sit.
Oof.
There is OB down there to the right in the creek and beyond. So hopefully he stayed. But that's one that hurts the heart when the fairway is that big. Not as big for a lefty, though.
I mean, you can throw as far as him.
Right.
Speaking of throwing far.
Chris Dickerson on the box.
Mr. Dickerson.
That's so ripped. Oh my gosh. That's like him just letting out all the anger on that chain out on the last hole.
Oh
just like
my
smashing
gosh, that's so far.
Now into the upshots. There is a cart path like 60 feet long, if that comes into play, which it shouldn't for most players.
Oh, that looks good, Brad.
That looks
slide
really
up,
good.
Slide up.
Was it short or did it get there?
It's short, but I can't tell how short. It looks good.
Okay. It looked really good. I was worried about it going long. Did Barry not get in the golf carts? Did he walk the whole round?
He did.
He's still looking.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. You can hear Disc Golf Dad telling Barry that he can go if he pleases because Austin is still looking for his disc.
Yeah, they just couldn't tell who was out because until he found it. They
Right.
didn't know who was farthest. So.
Looks like some sort of mid-range or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Is he in between the poles of the basket?
Yes, it's directly under the basket.
Is he in bounds here?
He is. You
Wow.
can see the creek is on down past him. His foot is way in there because his disc was like on the edge of going down into the creek.
Yeah. Is that a big germ stamped disc?
I don't know.
I think it was a big germ stamp on it.
I don't know.
Is that going to get out? Oh, gosh. That was almost perfect, he says.
I didn't go down there to look at his line, but he said he had a tunnel, and it was one of those where he hit the tunnel, but then some Invisa twig that he didn't even know was there just beat it down.
So we got a new mic, too, guys, for the top of the camera, and it's actually picking up the sound really well. Like, he was far away, and you could hear what he said word for word.
I think our viewers are probably happier about all the wind it's blocking.
Yeah.
Look at how close. That's a standstill putter from...
It's not a very good one, to be honest.
For his skill level, it's not his best.
For anyone else, it's just fine, but for him...
All right, so Austin's still in the woods on his third shot now.
Yep.
No OBs, though. So this
No
is an
OBs.
actual...
Yeah. That's a great shot. He is leaning on Barry's disc. And Chris actually out for the bunch besides Austin. He's outside circle. Wow. From that drive, that is unfortunate. Can't think of anyone else that
Get it?
did Oh!
Dead center again. He's had a dead center off the band. He's had a dead center off the chains. And now a dead center off the
Yeah,
basket.
dead center off the pole, dead center off the basket, and off the band. That's very unfortunate. Brad.
Oh,
No,
Brad.
sit. Okay. That is an unfortunate miss there. He's going to be wanting that one back. Chris tapping in his 4, which he's not going to be happy with. Got the photographer here. Barry marking his disc just in case to get those extra 8 inches so that he is officially touching the pole. And Austin tapping in.
Solo birdie from
Barry Schultz.
Barry.
Hole 8, in my opinion, hardest or second hardest hole on the course.
Oh, great rip, Barry.
That's
Look at
mashed.
that. Look at that. So down the middle.
Hardest to birdie, I should say. It's 840 feet in a par 4, so you have to have 2 rips if you want a birdie on this hole. And so, off the tee, probably going to be seeing a lot of big hyzers and then some flexes for the second shot. Austin, maybe a power flick or a turnover. Brad on the box. You know what he's throwing here?
I don't. Wide rim driver.
Yeah, just some sort of max distance driver. And he's
That's it.
done pretty well with it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, smashed. Go, baby.
That's actually really far, yeah.
Mm-hmm. If distance was directly based on actual muscle, Brad would be throwing the farthest. He's a pretty stout guy.
That's some great camera work.
I never saw it, in my defense, in the lens. He earlied it. He had told me the shot he was going to throw, which was a big flex, and it slipped out early, that's all.
Still probably going to be fine, though, right?
Yep.
The left is... I heard a lot of guys saying they just throw a hyzer up to the left on purpose and just play for par up there because there's nothing up there.
Mr. Distance.
Is that too far, though? No, it's not.
It's dead center and
That's
really
so
long.
good.
Yeah, he loves it. So look, he's still in the fairway. He's not even in the rough. That early, and you're still in the fairway. And the higher ground, I never thought about it, but he might have less elevation to worry about to the pin.
Throwing the same disc, it looks like. Another sidearm. That's so far. He has to be one of the farthest sidearm throwers.
Yeah.
He's pin high with 2 sidearms.
He went long.
Long?
That's long. Yeah, he crushed an early one that almost doesn't count, and he still got there in 2 sidearms.
That's crazy. Brad throwing a nice hyzer out there.
If that's enough, it's good.
Get in.
There. Go.
Whew.
A little short.
Yeah, this hole plays really hard. Only 2 people that I know of in the advanced division even got there. I got there 1 round, and then shout out to Lauren, if he's watching this video, was on my card first round. Second round, I watched him. He went long on his second shot. in the advanced division. So shout out to him if he's
Barry
watching
is
this.
a little wide. Maybe skip. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Great shot.
Parked for birdie. Yeah, these guys making this hole look really easy.
Look how far Chris is. Again.
He doesn't even need the driver if he doesn't want it. He could be throwing a mid right now, probably.
Well, he's just spiking.
That needs to get down, I think. Yeah, that's really long. Great putt by Brad. Kind of missed a little bit of it, but great putt nonetheless.
He's quick sometimes.
Yeah.
He kept me on my toes. All right, Chris, kind of a death putt maybe?
Straight
down behind?
death putt, yeah. Oh, no. And that's why. It sat a little bit, but still no gimme. Austin with the pump fake.
How far do you think this is?
43, 44, straight uphill. Oh my God.
Nice
Drills
putt.
it. Austin can be such a lights out putter when he's on.
That range he's
one.
making today because he made the birdie, the solo birdie on 5 from that distance, same uphill putt.
Yep.
Chris,
Brad
for the
also birdied
comebacker,
that
is
hole.
this for par?
This is for par now. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
Just like that, Austin and Barry are going to pick up 2 strokes right here.
That's a big swing.
That's actually a really big swing. Wow. Yeah, Chris back to 17 down, 1 down on the round.
A 3-stroke lead for Chris over Barry.
And 4 over Austin. This could really go. Like, if they keep pushing this, they could come back from it. Barry's going to be ripping the turnover line, it looks like. I was just thinking the other day, I don't know if I've ever seen Barry Schultz throw a forehand. Oh, my. That's a really good shot, by the way, guys.
After just getting to 3 down, that's a brilliant shot.
This hole plays way harder than it seems.
And it's way harder to video. Just going to go ahead and put that out there. This is the only spot where I could barely see the tee and see the pin.
Brad on the box. Also ripping the turnover. That's looking fine. Caught a few trees, but it'll be just fine.
Maybe while we're waiting, a little teaser. On the back 9, you guys are going to see one of these 4 players throw a hole-in-one.
Yeah. Little motivation to come back and watch it. It'll be up probably tomorrow, the day after this one comes up. So 2 days from the day we're filming this right now. But this is the last hole. All those players are going to be up there looking at their birdie putts or just laying up for par. And this is close. This is nerve-wracking. You're going to have to come back for the back 9 to see what happens. Chris also going turnover. Player with a good forehand, but still going turnover. Never saw that. Oh, it's parked. Brilliant shot.
And I missed Austin's shot. He threw it in the creek OB.
Really?
He threw it out before I was ready, made another 40-footer, but to save the par.
Wow.
So that you know why his approach shot is not on here.
Well, Austin, if you're watching this, sorry we missed your shot, but another drilled 40-footer.
It was really impressive, too. Kind of a lean out. It was not an easy putt.
Really? Barry here for birdie from right around 22, 23 probably.
Oh, no.
The fist bump.
That's with Chris in there close
Yeah,
to keep the 3-stroke deficit.
He needed that one. Chris, it's a good birdie after his unfortunate bogey. All right. So scores after 9. Chris Dickerson at 17 down. Brad Ramsey at 11. Austin at 13. And Barry at 14. So it's a close match. Make sure to come back for the back nine. You're going to get to see an ace, some great shots, and overall just see who wins this. So it's going to be a great video. Again, if you're new, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, comment how you're liking the new setup or future video idea, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.